So I've just made a list of everything that I'd rather do instead of the heart rate challenge on Love Island, and I thought we could go through it together. Okay, so starting off strong, number 1, dig my own grave with a spoon. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory. It would take a long time to dig my own grave with a spoon. You know, we're going 6 foot down by about 5 foot by about 4 foot. I don't know. I'm not that sure on that, actually. Anyway, either way, it would take a long time to dig my own grave with a spoon. And by then, they might have moved on to the end of the series, so I would get away with not doing it. Number 2, cut my own lawn with nail clippers. There's a lot of grass out there. It would take a fair amount of time to cut the lawn with one of these. Also a pretty tedious job, just like the first one. That would be quite depressing to dig your own grave with a spoon. Cutting your own lawn with nail clippers would probably take a long time and you'd get very bored and depressed. And yet, I'd still rather do that. Number 3, drive through every pothole in the country. Not only would that be incredibly expensive for my car, it would also be horrific. It would be painful. It would be just a horrible, horrible experience. And yet, I'd still rather do that than dance half naked on national TV. Side note, why is the fire pit always on? Why is no one falling into the fire while they're spinning around doing all kinds of crazy shit on there? It makes me on edge. Anyway, number 4, count every single hair on my dog. You've probably heard me say before, I've got a golden retriever. He's incredibly hairy. Counting every single one of his hairs would take a very long time. I'd always lose track. It would be horrific. It would be boring. But I'd still rather do that than dance on national TV in front of my parents. Ew. Number 5, very simple, move to America. Yikes. Now that one needs no explanation, but you see how much I hate the heart rate challenge? So just to summarise, I hate the heart rate challenge. I watch, but I don't want to watch. It's one of those, you don't want to look, but you can't stop looking. It is the cringiest, scariest thing I've ever seen. They do it every year. I watch it every year. But my God, these people are brave. I could not show my face ever again to my family. Are you serious? Your friends and family, your work? What if you have to go back to your day job? No, absolutely not. And they're just cutting about, dancing around in a piece of string. Wow. No hate, by the way. Fair play. I just couldn't do it. The cringe would eat me up inside. Anyway, if I think of any more, I'll let you know.